Welcome to NBC News Daily, and thank you so much for joining us. We start right now with that breaking news out of Iowa, where 3 people were injured in a school shooting this morning, according to police. Perry High School is about 25 miles northwest of Des Moines, and police say they believe the shooter is in fact dead, and there is no further threat to the community at this time. NBC News correspondent Yvonne Hilliard is live for us right now in Iowa. Yvonne, this is just another tragic scene we're seeing today. Walk us through what we know thus far in terms of what actually happened and what we know about the people who were hurt.
Right, Morgan, I want to be very clear that this is still very much developing here as we gain an understanding of just how many individuals are injured and hopefully few actually dead. This is a moment here in which a shooter, to our understanding, opened fire shortly before school started here. The Perry Middle School and High School, they share a campus of about 700, 800 students here, and the shots rang out shortly before 7:40 a.m. local time. At 7:55 is when school starts. We know at this point in time that at least one individual is deceased. There are multiple others, though, that have sustained injuries. We are doing our best to get an understanding of just how many and the extent to which the serious nature of these injuries were sustained. We saw multiple ambulances head toward Des Moines, where we know that individuals are being treated here at this time. Authorities here are trying to put together this series of events that unfolded here this morning. We know that there were multiple agencies here. This is a community, to give you an idea, of Perry, Iowa, that is about 45 minutes outside of Des Moines. It's a largely agricultural, but also a large meat packing plant that is run here. There's about 7,000, 8,000 folks that live in this very tight-knit community. I've spoken to multiple parents now, some whose kids had not arrived to the school yet, others who had and that were locked down. I was just down the road here at a gas station and talked momentarily to this young woman who was inside the school when it happened. She was with a couple other students, and as she told me, she barricaded herself before asking and telling me that she needed to drive home. She just needed to be alone. This is a moment here where a school community was hard hit, impacted, and I think that we are just beginning to understand the full nature of what transpired here this morning and the extent of injuries, Morgan.
I mean, just the image of that young woman barricading herself inside a classroom. Vaughn, do we have any other details on the shooter, on the suspect?
At this point in time, we are waiting here, but multiple senior law enforcement officials briefed on the matter say the shooter is in fact dead from self-inflicted gunshot wound. We believe that is the one death here at this time. We know that others are being treated. We are still trying to put together exactly who the shooter was. I was just talking with a couple others who were engaged in that very conversation. This happened before school started. I was talking with one mother who said her son was en route before seeing multiple police vehicles speed by to the school. He checked on this police scanner and heard what was developing, stopped his younger sister from coming here to the school. But again, it's a complex situation here. And we just hope that those individuals that sustained injuries will be okay.
Yeah, complex situation. I know you'll be reporting it out as the day continues and we get more details there. NBC News correspondent Yvonne Hilliard live in